Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some Dying Light the Beast. This time I'll be using my Intel i9 4900KS and my AMD RX 7900 XTX. I'm going to go through the in-game settings I'm using, playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, although not natively. I'll show you what settings I'm using in a moment. So no frame rate cap, no VSync, no dynamic resolution scaling. I'm using FSR at the quality preset, and this is version 3.15. I wonder if the FSR 4 mod will work on this game. I'm not too sure, but it might be worth trying at some point. And in the advanced graphics settings, I am using everything pretty much maxed out. The only thing I've disabled is motion blur, film grain, and chromatic aberration, just a personal choice for me. 300 multiply on the draw distance. That's pretty demanding. If you want to save performance, that's one thing you can reduce. Default's like 140, I believe. So that's everything in terms of the settings. The game was supposed to have ray tracing at launch, but the developer decided to pull it maybe 2 hours or so before launch. So if you're wondering why those settings are missing, it's because they're no longer present, but they may be added in later. So we'll see.
Hey, Olivia, can I ask you something?
Sure.
How did you end up working for the Baron?
I was brought here when I was a child. Put to work in the lab.
Brought from where?
Why do you care?
Look, I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand how—
There's nothing to understand. He and his people trained me. Forced me to help them do terrible things. Things I'd rather not think about. Can I get back to work now?
Yeah, have some more questions.
Were you here when the pandemic hit?
Why? What does that matter?
I'm trying to figure out who you are.
I told you who I am.
No, actually, you haven't.
I was just a kid when it hit. And I lost my brother. Lost my mother. Lost... I'm sorry, I just can't.
Okay. So why did you decide to run then?
Why'd you finally decide to escape?
Dr. Fisher saw you and all his other research projects as less than human. And he wanted me to see you the same way. I couldn't stand it anymore. I couldn't be part of that.
But you were part of it. For a very long time. What changed?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
What pushed you over the edge?
Why are you interrogating me?
I'm not. Jesus. Why are you being so defensive?
Are you asking if I used you to escape?
I'm just asking.
An opportunity presented itself and I took it. I couldn't be part of what Fisher was doing. Not anymore. Yes, I needed you. But you needed me too. Crane, sometimes I wonder how you ended up in the Baron's hands.
Some backstory here, I guess.
Most of it's a blur, but I can tell you what I remember. The way the virus took hold of me, it didn't happen gradually. I left the quarantine zone and something inside me snapped. Whatever immunity I had was gone and the virus invaded every cell in my body. At least that's what it felt like. Like I was losing who I was, losing my humanity. I fought. I didn't give in. But it wasn't just a physical fight. It was a fight for my fucking soul. Like I was possessed by something that wasn't human. I had to battle every instinct to not surrender myself to that monster within. 2 scientists found me, said they wanted to help me, and they walked straight into the heart of hell to do it. The infected came at us in waves. They had no weapons, they were defenseless. I couldn't just leave them. I fought back as hard as I could. There were so many of them, too many, and I was exhausted and failing, my heart pounding like a hammer, my vision blurring, but it didn't stop. I kept on fighting, and in the end, I saved them. I sank to my knees, barely conscious, and that's when they showed up. The soldiers. They weren't there for the scientists, they were there for me. It was a setup. The attack, the chaos. Those scientists were bait. And I took the bait. Then they took me. They wanted to wear me down, break me, push me to the edge. They didn't catch a monster. They caught someone who was still fighting. And that's why they wanted me.
Kind of done to fill in the blanks.
I guess I better get going.
Be careful out there.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we can get out this way. Let's get rid of these guys. You have a gun, but I don't really want to waste the bullets on these guys. Remember these guys being so quick.
Olivia, you hear that?
The town hall. It's in the city center. Sounds like there are survivors there.
I just hope I can get there in time.
Good luck.
Size of this dude. Okay, what's the fastest way to the town hall?
Knowing how to craft tools and weapons is just as important as knowing how to fight. There are useful pieces and parts everywhere. Master the art of crafting, and you'll master the art of survival.
Yeah, I know this part.
Yeah, there's just like an infinite amount of damn zombies here. Right, but remember to salvage my bolts. So holding over 60 FPS for the most part. Nice. Okay, those people need help. But FSR quality, VRAM is still pretty high. Using just about under 9 gigs. Is anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. How do we get in here?
To survive out in the open, you need to take advantage of the terrain. Most fighters can't climb, so getting up high can be a good strategy. Stay to the rooftops and move through tight spaces to keep them from following you.
Keep that in mind. There's way too many of them. We need to get up higher. I lost way too much health already. Okay, maybe we can do a run and jump from here. Should be able to. Nothing useful in here. Let's get off the floor. We're vulnerable down there. These guys are really chasing me, huh? Damn it. They're everywhere. I'm not gonna jump all the way down there, that would just be silly. Here's some gunfire, these guys. They're fighting as much as they can, but they need help. You can pretty much climb anything you see on this game, which is awesome. Okay, there they are. See if I can repair any of my weapons. Okay, my machete is back to full durability. Need to find a safe way down now. That's way too high to jump down. What about in here? This will do. No way you can be expected to kill all of these guys. But I do need to clear the way. Alright, one by one. It'll take a while, but it's doable. Alright, let's throw a distraction over here. See if I can squeeze in.